Welcome to another edition of the Inside Lowell Daily Pulse, the Friday, February 6th edition of the Daily Pulse. And of course, if it's Friday, that means we're coming to you live at 10 a.m. or maybe 10:01 a.m. Close enough, right? We're Greek time. We're okay with that. But we're glad you could join us today. We've got a fun show, lots of news headlines, lots of things going on. We've got Super Bowls, we've got Olympics, we got Taylor Swift, we've got Batch's new voting philosophy. We got so much to talk about, and we can't wait to share it all with you and have you join in with us as well. And of course, we can't wait to share it all as well with the Pod Squad in the house.
Yes.
The complete
full
Pod
team.
Squad. For what was it, like the first time since Thanksgiving or something?
I think so, yeah.
No.
That's tragic.
Well, it's good to be
No,
back,
really.
gang.
Weren't we here in December?
I had to miss one.
She had to miss one, and then the
And then
whole
you-
Christmas break.
Yeah,
and
Yeah,
then
then
you
we
got
played that
Eunice
game,
one,
and she
and-
wasn't here.
Yep.
And then I had to do one with the fabulous Lindsay and Belvedere Barbie
Yep.
as well.
Oh, that was fun. I like
Everybody
that one.
abandoned me that
That was a good
week.
one. That was a good one.
But we got a lot to catch up on, a lot to talk about. We've got the Pod Squad, Mike Batchigalupo, Michaela Hondras McCarthy, a.k.a. Batch and the Hyphen. They are in the Wellpoint Studios with us. Hi, guys.
Hi.
Oh,
Welcome.
Good to be here. We're here.
Good
Here
to
we
have
are.
you here. And then looky here, back in her
throne.
little doghouse.
Her throne.
The fabulous Lindsay.
it's like a Barbie head.
Having,
She-
having a tan definitely helps. Like maybe not.
It's a
being as
good
pale.
tan.
You like that camera shot now with
No.
the tan?
We're gonna get better lights, but
but with the white background, you look like a
But the
floating head.
tan, yeah, it helps. It's
Like my sister
I'm
had
getting
one
my
of
hair done. Don't look at my roots.
say.
What,
Oh yeah, I have something to
You're
tell
not a
you.
natural blonde?
Shut up.
You
Really?
You fooled me all
I
these
could've sworn
years.
you were. I didn't know you had dark hair.
No, I do. Yeah.
No, I thought you were blonde.
Thank you.
Yeah, she was dark-haired when we first met her.
Yeah.
She was.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was.
I remember her being dark.
Back when she first called
I had a dark
Tables.
spirit. I still do.
She did not. She
Yeah,
was not
dark
a.
sphere.
She was not a fan of us. That's for sure.
No, that's not true. I just didn't like Teddy. I liked you.
Oh,
Clear thing.
I love you too.
I have something to say.
Yes.
Someone at my work DM'd me and was like, "Oh, I see that you're on a podcast in Lowell. I don't know how they found that out. So hey, because you're probably watching this, but they want to come on."
Who is this person at work?
His name's Ryan. He's really nice. He just does like our video stuff, but he wants to come on the podcast. And I said I would ask.
Yeah.
Let's bring him in. Is he
Well,
fun? Is he like me?
special
or is
guest.
he-
yeah, but what does he bring to the table, though?
Yeah, what's he going to bring?
He wants to talk
Besides
about his
food.
Wait, what?
If he brings food, we're always
Oh,
in for
I mean, he
food.
brings food to work, but
All right.
He
like,
does video stuff, so maybe he can.
yeah,
do
but he
videos.
went to Thailand for like 3 weeks.
Oh, really?
Or maybe a month.
Oh, I'll see those videos.
But
Did he run into Bean Shooter?
I don't know. You'll have to
Does he go to Thailand?
Bean Shooter goes some.
No, he goes to Colombia, right?
But I think he also goes to Thailand, didn't he? Or at some point?
Maybe. Well, if you go to Colombia, you can use your EBT card down there.
So he went to Thailand for 3 weeks.
Anyway, he asked to come on. And I said I would ask. So this is me asking.
Wait, what are the two things he wants to talk about? He said he had two.
Oh, did I say two?
You said he wanted to talk about maybe it
His
was-
trip.
This trip
Yeah.
to Thailand.
I think he went for 2 weeks or
two.
Is he fun?
a month. Yeah, he's
Can we
fun.
dump on him? He won't get sensitive if we dump on him?
I think you should go the polite route.
Wait, I have a show.
You gotta
No, that's the Monday through Thursday.
you gotta tell him
daily.
about the hazing that we
No,
did.
Yeah,
so
explain.
I can't be here in 2 weeks. I'm going ice fishing. But you went to Thailand. You can have like a Thailand show.
Nobody cares about that.
We can tie one on.
There you go.
Oh boy.
Bum.
Okay.
I don't
Yes,
get it.
let's arrange for when Batch
I'll
is
give
away.
him your email.
No, you said it. It's your show. You're the star.
All right, he could be the
You get
sit-in.
your own camera shot. I don't have a banner. The only thing behind me is a Wellpoint sign and a Wellpoint Studios sign. There's
And a really-
nothing behind these two.
Yeah.
But look at you. You've got your very own pink Lindsay.
But you know what? Don't downplay your stack of books over there.
But it set a few people up.
F-bomb
That's why I have my books.
Hey, so I think
on a lower shelf.
I have a
you
book that when
moved
I'm done looking through it, I might want to bring it in. It's from 1978. It's the plan for the Lowell National Park.
Oh, yeah,
Very
that belongs right in there. Yeah.
But it'd be a great draw for people to go over there and then see the other
And
books.
then see the real
And then
Anthony
pick a bunch of
Fauci.
people up.
Yeah,
Like a booby trap.
Lewandowski.
yeah, like a
book trap.
All my books have something related to Lowell, either written by Lowellians or about Anthony Fauci, and Bernie Carbo has come to Lowell many times, so that's my Bernie Carbo book over
That
there.
red book though has nothing to do with
You guys
Lowell.
can see the list of books.
Is that Corey Lewandowski?
Trump,
That
Trump?
Yeah.
Actually, it does, because it was written by Corey
Yeah.
Lewandowski,
Oh,
who
the
is
Lowell-
a Lowell
Yeah,
native senator.
okay.
Christian
Nice.
Hill, I believe that. Your old stomping grounds.
Yeah.
So
Little odd growing up he was.
he was probably a little odd now, but
I'll say that.
the dude knows how to run campaigns.
Yeah.
So
Let
you're
Trump
tuned
be
into
Trump.
the Daily Pulse Live. We're here in the WellPoint Studios. Right before we get to everything, let's quickly thank our Daily Pulse sponsor, Ray Booten, licensed realtor in Mass and New Hampshire, certified appraiser in both states as well. So if you're looking to buy or sell a home, a business, or a commercial property, or to have somebody deliver some great Cody's baked beans, Ray Booten is your guy. You can find him online, realestaterayBooten.com. Thanks as well to our friends at WellPoint for hosting us here in the WellPoint Studios. It's the only health plan offering healthcare benefits exclusively to Massachusetts GIC members at WellPoint. Your whole health is their whole point. Of course, if you're tuned into the Daily Pulse Live, then that means we need to tell you about the Shaw Farm Pulse Line. That's right. You can become part of the show here today, every Friday, just by texting in 978-PULSE-IN. That's 978-785-7346. And our friends at Shaw Farm Home Delivery will deliver your feedback straight to the studios, straight to the fabulous Lindsay and her glorious camera shot over there, just like they deliver all their farm fresh goodness straight from their store to your front door. So, all right, guys,
Well,
go, you want to start?
Well, I just need to start with an apology.
Oh no,
Oh.
how come?
So on one of the inside Lowell,
You never apologize.
I like.
Her face just was
I'm
like,
like, ooh, what are we
on one of
gonna
the-
hear
on one
now?
of the inside Lowell posts you had, I made a joke about Councilor Sean McDonough, and I referred to him as Councilor Horseshack. And
What does that mean?
he looks like this guy Horseshack from the
So
70s.
there was an old show in the 70s. John Travolta's coming out TV
Okay.
show, Welcome Back, Kotter.
and
All
that
right,
was
I'll have to look.
coming out.
no, Horseshack was from the no.
Is this a half-assed
First time role
apology?
where everybody knew who
Is
John
this
Travolta
is this
was.
like an apology that you're gonna spin into
Like
something
a
else?
gay?
No, he's not.
It was,
He hasn't come out
character
in
on the
that
show.
regard yet.
It was his first big hit.
Oh, you mean like I see.
Yeah,
And
he
Sean-
played a high school student, Vinny
That's like
Barbarino.
that's like our generation, and that was just kind of no. It's,
Yeah, he didn't get it.
I should have said he looked like Screech from Saved by the Bell.
No, he did. You guys are. You know what? You
I
know
don't
what?
understand what just happened.
This is.
That was a
But
bad
Michaela's not laughing, so I'm not.
Michaela predicted it. Michaela said, "Is this
Yeah,
gonna be an apology?"
it's not an apology. That's nonsense.
That's nonsense.
So,
You know what? I'm gonna just say, it's okay to make fun of people sometimes, as long as you have. But like, come on, guys, come on.
he might laugh at that.
Okay.
He's got a pretty good sense of humor.
No, he really does. He
he'll
really
probably-
does.
And I'm
he
sure
know you?
it's probably not the first time he's heard it. So, it's,
Not really.
Yeah, yeah.
Moving on.
Let's.
so we've got news headlines of which, Lowell City Council, Lowell election this week. But I do want to start with the big sports news of the upcoming weekend, right?
Oh,
We've
yeah.
got a Super Bowl. We got the Olympics. What are you guys more excited about?
Olympics.
Super Bowl, yeah. I mean,
Taylor Swift.
Were you serious when you said Olympics, or was that
100%. I don't even the Denver. Is it the Broncos and the Patriots?
no, that was 2 weeks
That
ago.
was 2 weeks ago. This
I don't
is
even know.
The
Seahawks
Patriots?
and the Patriots.
Okay, yeah. Pete Carroll.
Pete
No,
Carroll
he's-
got fired and then he got
Oh.
back to the Super Bowl in the first year. And then he got fired again for winning only one game with his new team.
Oh, okay.
Or 2 games.
I'm pumped and jacked, as Pete Carroll would say.
Yeah, this is it feels normal again,
Where
right?
is this happening?
It is
San Francisco.
nice.
What was it?
Well, outside
Fan
of San
something,
Francisco,
yeah,
yeah.
or Palo Alto, somewhere, wherever they have their state. Santa Clara.
Santa Clara.
Santa Clara is where they have their.
The radio guys calling in all week have been hilarious because they're like, yeah, it's San Francisco, nice cities, like, but they keep their run-ins with the homeless have been hilarious.
They didn't clear them all out. Like
No, they're
no kidding. They
were
left
talking
them in the
about, like,
streets for the Super Bowl.
One of the guys was talking about like getting yelled at, I'm gonna murder you, and then they were talking about like people, out injecting, shooting up and smoking or whatever. But they said it's like, zombie land out there, but also a good time.
So you're excited about the Super Bowl, Mick?
Yeah.
the Olympics. More
Yeah.
Is that because you're Greek and it's in your blood? It's your heritage. It's our people.
I like the idea of someone training for like a super long time and being like the best at their sport, and then getting to watch them perform and
Like the Super Bowl.
yeah. Well, yeah, but they like get paid. Like they get paid a little bit different on the football teams and all. And there's like more of like a stuff going on.
Right,
I think football's rigged. So.
Can I tell you that I do take a perverse pleasure in like the failure of some of the athletes?
Oh, really?
The figure skaters.
When they fall, you like when figure skaters?
Think about it, these little Barbie dolls. They've been driven to skating rinks at like 4 in the morning
she's
since
right
they
here.
were like little kids, and they
I
practice
did figure
their whole life. And then you get the Olympics are every 4 years. The Winter Olympics.
Yeah, you have to
maybe
wait.
get one bite, maybe a second bite at the apple, but all that builds up into your 3-minute, 4-minute routine, and then you wipe out. And if they do it on their first, jump, their first combination,
Then they're all shaken up for the rest of the
then they're
time.
done, and then it's like Tim Burr
Shaken up.
nonstop. We used to bet at the bar at the Athenian.
Okay,
We used to bet on whether they'd fall. And more
Let's
often
see
than
you
not,
in
I
a
made
skirt on skates, Grandpa.
You know what?
I'd look cute in a skirt, but I can't
Pilates.
skate.
We're doing
And then
Pilates.
I'm gonna go blind.
We're gonna laugh at you extra hard at the Pilates class that we're all doing.
Yeah,
together.
exactly.
That's what we're gonna do.
Am I the only guy that laughs when the figure skater
I hate when they fall.
I was
That
rooting.
breaks my heart.
Yeah, same.
It's tragic.
I liked when
It's
Nancy
sad.
Kerrigan failed because I was rooting against her.
Why?
I was Nancy Kerrigan way back in the day. She's one.
The one who had that girl's
Tanya
legs.
Harding.
The one-
Oh, I love her. She
I
had-
love her.
was a-
She's America's
No,
sweetheart.
I was a Tanya fan. I like Tanya. I thought she was,
And that movie was real good. That Margot
I haven't
The
Robbie.
movie
Yeah.
was
I
spectacular,
have to see
wasn't
it.
it?
I have to see
She had the boyfriend break the girl's legs
the
or
legs
something.
with the hammer.
No,
through the knee.
and invented a new word. She got galulied.
Galulied, yeah.
That became a word in the
But I felt-
because his name was Jeff Galooly. Tanya,
Tanya was
so
the
if you hurt
underdog.
your knee, you got
She was.
galulied.
That's a crazy.
And then
scam.
Nancy Kerrigan ended up just being a home wrecker.
Yeah, she was a home. Exactly. What?
I didn't know about her that much.
I didn't know she was.
She was from Stoneham, and she was like America's sweetheart. She's all like
was.
glamorous, and
Oh,
she
she's
got
from Stoneham, Mass?
Stoneham, Mass. Yeah, and she got kneecapped by the friends.
Where's
of
Tanya Harding from?
Out in like Washington State or something.
Oh,
She
yeah,
was like
she wasn't
complete
from-
opposite end.
Trailer
of
Park, USA.
Yeah, grew up in a trailer park. I think her mother was perfectly depicted. In that.
Yeah.
I gotta see that
movie was
movie.
awesome.
I have to see that movie.
Oh my God, it
You've gotta
was
see it.
so
You gotta see
good.
You know,
I-
you know what the
Tanya.
scary part is? They obviously Hollywood dresses some
Embellish.
things up a little bit,
Yeah.
but a lot of the white trashiness and stuff really was.
Oh yeah. So my favorite thing about the Olympics now is that you can bet on it, right? So you can do.
You can?
Oh yeah.
You can bet on literally anything.
Can you bet on figure skaters falling?
You can bet it. Well, you can bet
Oh,
on.
no, I'm going to get up. I'm going
You
to
can
set
bet
up
on
a
figure
DraftKings
skaters. You can
account.
bet.
That is not good karma.
You can bet on
That is
the
really bad.
Not on the-
Please tell me. you
I'm
can bet on a
concerned.
figure
I'm
skater
concerned for what
wiping
you're
out.
putting out there in the world.
But
Yeah.
you can.
That's cosmic.
But
Agreed.
you take an underdog and you hope for something to happen, right?
Something
Yeah.
good to happen to the underdog?
Well, like
No,
something
like
coming
wiping
crashing
out.
would be good for the underdog.
What are the odds on Lindsey Vonn crashing again?
I don't know. I haven't checked.
I
But
like Lindsey Vonn. Oh my God, you guys.
she's a rabid never Trumper.
I love.
She's
something-
suffering. She suffers from TDS and now apparently.
So now we're bringing Trump
40.
into the
She's 40
Olympics.
though.
Just skis.
Awesome.
I like her because she skis.
Can we just
leave her alone?
keep it to the sports?
That's what I wish the athletes would do. But if they're gonna mouth off, I'm gonna root against them.
There's
For
nothing
God's
better
sake.
than sitting in a bar in the winter on like a Saturday afternoon watching like women's curling.
Curl, yeah,
Oh, that's
curling
fun.
I love.
Yeah, that's
Bobsled,
yeah.
Bobsled's
That's,
fun.
Bobsled skeleton.
And there's
That's
a
real
Chelmsford
fun.
girl, a Chelmsford High girl in the bobsled. She's
Oh, really?
No way.
I forget her name, but the Lowell Sun has done stories about her.
Very cool.
Wait, what?
Yes, there's a Chelmsford. I mean, she's. You might see her because they always like to show the American teams. I don't think she's a favorite to win a medal, but just qualifying for the Olympics.
Well, we can go cheer her on.
Of course,
Wow,
we can.
that's amazing.
The Olympics are so great.
One other Chelmsford native. This one a little bit more predictable. Jack Eichel, Chelmsford kid, and one of the best players in the National Hockey League.
Oh, really?
Stanley
yeah, I
Cup
saw
winner.
that.
Went to
Yeah.
Boston University. He's now with the Vegas Golden Knights. He is on Team USA, in which those Team USA, Team Canada matchups are
Awesome. Great
spectacular
hockey.
now.
Wait, who's seen Heated Rivalry?
Wait.
So
talked about
that-
that.
Wait.
So Canadian hockey is now hot, right?
That's not why.
Yeah.
And so are the actors.
Yeah.
not why.
No,
Oh,
it's
I
a
heard about
whole
that
new.
show.
It's a whole new thing with the hot gawky.
It's like
Gawky.
gay hockey
Gay hockey.
players going at it.
Now
Oh,
we know.
really?
Now we
You
know
would
why they
hate
have
it.
that hockey here. Something grab.
So,
Yeah.
Something different.
It is something different. It's,
What's your
I
prediction?
watched it in Florida.
for the Super
it's
Bowl?
so good.
I know, I
It was like
watched with my
romantic.
grandma.
It was like also very romantic.
I
Like it
know.
was like
I watched it with
it was
Lindsay
like
and my grandma.
Yeah.
My grandma
Oh,
made us
your
watch it.
grandma watched
Yeah.
it with you? Oh my god, that's
Oh yeah,
amazing.
she loves that crap. Ask Teddy.
That's amazing. Yeah.
So I've heard. So Olympics opening ceremonies, they're getting ready. They've already played, I think, some games. Some of the hockey
Yeah, they
teams
start-
are already
They started
competing.
curling already.
I'll never watch hockey the same.
Opening
Like, are
things
you
are at 2 o'clock
teasing
today.
me? In a romantic
What's happening?
way.
Can you watch them live? Or do you have to wait till NBC decides
So
to show them? to
Peacock
us
is
at
showing
10 o'clock?
everything live, so they're
All
showing
right.
at 2 o'clock today.
Love it. Cool.
I don't like
pop
the
that on
opening
TV.
ceremonies. I don't love that.
The opening ceremony last year was super weird. Remember,
I
it was
don't-
like the Last
wait, did we
Supper
watch-
thing.
Oh yeah.
It was like in France. It was like in Paris, right? It was like super.
Oh,
that was not- that was
when
2 years
the
ago.
French decided to do their really
That was
bizarre
that was a
stuff.
little bizarre.
I'm not much for pageantry, you know.
Really?
Not really.
We
What
like.
about
I
your
guess
little
it
vest
depends.
you tried on?
Yeah, that was very pageanty. The
Your
fur
little vest.
vest.
Oh God, yeah.
No, I'm excited for the Olympics.
So I love the Olympics
Yeah.
as well because it gives you some competition to watch
Yeah.
throughout the day for
God
2
help me.
weeks, no matter what time of day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not going to watch the Super Bowl. You don't have a gallery.
I'll watch the Super Bowl. I'll watch it. Maybe.
Will you cheer for the Patriots?
You know what I like? This is what I like. I love when everybody gets excited for a game and everybody's watching and everybody's like, "Yay!" You know, like I like the fanfare, I like the excitement. I like when other people are excited and rooting for something together. It's nice.
Will you be excited for Bad Bunny's halftime show?
I like his songs. So
I
yeah.
have no idea.
I don't even know. I don't
Bad
know any
Bunny?
of its songs.
No.
A lot of people thought he was a female. Like a lot of people.
Really?
It's funny at work. Like after the Grammys, one of his songs, like I play like Apple's like top.
Yeah.
And then after the Grammys, like a lot of his music went up towards like the top of the playlist because he won Album of the Year for whatever.
Yeah.
And obviously, like a lot of people use like the Grammys to like speak on political issues.
Yes, true.
And he won Album of the Year, which is like a huge award to win at the Grammys, and like there was a lot of anticipation about it. And I don't think a lot of people thought he had that, and then obviously he did. And then some of his music was playing, and a few people were like, "I thought Bad Bunny this whole time was a woman."
I will
Which
tell
I
you,
would-
originally I thought Bad
Which
Bunny
that
was a
kind of does
female
make sense
performer as
based
well.
on like to name like Bad Bunny. I guess I could see that.
What's his? Does anybody know his real name?
I
His
think it's
real-
Benito
Well.
something.
Yeah. Let's see.
I
let's
don't
see.
know, to be honest with you.
Bad Bunny.
But I don't listen to his music, and I guess like it's a very half and half of people being like he should not be performing at the Super Bowl, and this is not the person who should be there. And then a lot of people are like,
Why? Is
"Hey,
it
bring
'cause
him
he-
in. This is gonna
all
be
he
the best
does is
show
sing
ever."
Spanish, so
Yeah,
like,
because there's no music.
He's Puerto
that,
Rican.
like-
Yeah. He's had songs with like Justin Bieber. Like he's
And
got a lot.
Cardi
had
B and
Pitbull.
stuff.
Yeah,
we had
Yeah.
Pitbull. on
Pitbull,
this,
don't. If anybody comes for Pitbull, I will be.
like
That will be a
Pitbull.
problem.
Mr. Worldwide?
Mr. 808. Do not come for him.
I don't,
He is
I don't watch
amazing.
that. I don't watch the halftime show.
He's Benito
Wait,
Antonio
why? That's like-
Martinez
that's, like,
Ocasio.
fun.
Once you're busy, that's time to take a piss or like do the next pool or like.
You don't go to
No, I love
during
the Super
commercial?
No, you gotta
Oh,
watch
really?
the Super Bowl halftime show.
I never
What's it?
watched it.
Rihanna had the best.
Rihanna was
Really,
good.
Rihanna's
She
the
was
best.
I
8
like
months
Katy
pregnant.
Perry's too. Hers was very entertaining. She had like
Like,
tons of going on.
She has the sharks running around.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. That was a while ago.
Yeah.
Baby sharks.
Yes,
Yeah, she did. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
So there is a Lowell connection, as there always is. We can create, a few degrees of
Oh, yeah?
separation
Oh,
to
yeah.
Bad Bunny's Super Bowl show and Lowell, Massachusetts.
Oh, tell me how.
Because
I saw much
Turning
stretch.
Point USA, the Charlie Kirk entity or whatever, is doing their own halftime Super Bowl shows. And
Are
they've got a
they
bunch-
really?
Yeah, and they've got a bunch
Why?
of musicians, I believe, performing.
Where?
What are they doing
I don't
over
know
there?
where they're doing it. I don't know
There are-
where they're broadcasting
There's always
it.
been alternative Super Bowl
Correct,
shows.
there's
This
the-
is nothing new.
Is this the first time they were doing it?
Not well. It might be the first time Turning Point USA is doing it, but as Batch said, there's always been.
Oh, I didn't know
alternative
that.
Puppy Bowl.
things.
Puppy Bowl's
Yeah.
fun.
But
Cool.
Oh, I love that.
Puppy Bowl's fun.
Come on.
so your Lowell
That's fun to
connection
ban
is
on.
I
one
know.
of
Ban
the
on the Puppy Bowl.
They're
performers
cute.
at the Turning Point USA Super Bowl halftime show is Lee Bryce.
Oh, and he's the guy.
Oh, he's going to
Bryce
Lowell
is performing at the Lowell
Auditorium.
Memorial Auditorium
Yeah.
as part of a bicentennial celebration
Okay.
concert. This is the 200th year of Lowell being incorporated as a town in Massachusetts in 1826, and this is the 200-year anniversary. So there's a bunch of things planned. Cake Boss is coming to Winterfest.
Cake
on
Boss
Saturday.
is coming to Winterfest.
Yeah, whatever the guy, whatever the guy's name is. Give me.
Yeah, Buddy.
We did a story about it. I think it's Buddy something on InsideLowell.com. Check out the story.
That's not a band. Is it?
He's baking a
No, Cake Boss.
he
He's
is-
gonna
Buddy
rest me on the
Velastro.
butt. Yeah, Buddy Velastro.
Buddy Velastro, and he's creating a special cake in honor of Lowell's 200th birthday
That's
for
amazing.
Wait,
Winterfest.
can I meet him? I love that.
Let's
You
go.
can- you can
Yes,
meet
of course
him.
You can. Come to Winter. We'll get you. We'll get you an Inside Lowell media credential, and you can go meet
What's it? A big
Cake
needle?
Boss.
We
It's a microphone. Just walk around with a microphone.
we are getting. I heard we're getting Pepperell's cake because they just celebrated theirs, so they had like a big cake downtown. So we're getting.
Pepperell did?
Yeah. Because it was just their bicentennial. So
We're gonna reuse their cake.
they had like a big, but no, it was like a cake. It was like a cake, not a statue, but like a big cake that they put outside in Pepperell.
Did somebody pop out of it?
No, it was just like a
They
nice.
just are letting everyone eat
We're
it.
not having it.
No, it's
When
not
are these
real
events
cake.
start happening?
It's like a cake
So Winter.
monument. It's like
Oh,
a cake.
I
It's like
see,
a
I see.
temporary cake
Okay.
structure.
I see.
With like candles and stuff around.
So
Oh, that's
Winterfest
cute.
this year is a one-day event. Saturday.
Wait, why is it only one
February
day?
28, I believe. They cut out the Friday. It's just a Saturday event.
Why?
And again, the Cake Boss will be there. And then about a month later, Lee Bryce will perform at the auditorium, a special, bicentennial concert. But there are some folks upset. And I fear they may take to the Ladd Whitney Monument yet again when the snow melts to protest the fact that
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Lowell invited Lee Bryce to do a concert,
Why, who-
and now Lee Bryce is performing at the Turning Point US.
What, is he a country guy?
Yeah,
He's
he
a
is.
country
He's
guy,
a big
yeah.
country singer.
Oh, come on. People gonna get mad at that?
Yes.
I think we should have gotten madder at the key being given to Mike Tyson. Like,
That
if
was
we,
hilarious.
we
We got
can't
mad
get
at that,
mad. We
yeah.
can't get mad at the,
What?
We
key?
gave the key to
Key
the
to the
city.
Key to the city to Mike,
Mike
Tyson. He
Tyson.
showed up at the Golden Glove
And
where
I
he
swear
had
to God,
boxed.
I swear to God, I'm
one-
not making this up. It was during Women's Week.
It was. I remember it was during Women's Week. Okay, so
Wait,
you know,
he was
I don't think
here.
Mike
Yeah.
Tyson was
We
involved.
gave him the
the key. Yeah,
Key
it's
to
like
the
a
city,
key
yeah.
During Women's Week.
during Women's Week. A known woman beater.
That was pretty.
The only thing I know him from is The Hangover and that he beats women. So it's two
Yeah.
spectrums.
Even that one,
Yeah.
we were like,
Neither
"Oh,
are
Yeah,
good.
yeah. I don't think, the Lee Bryce thing doing a performance here is a lot more tamer than giving a key to the city to
Nothing
a
is
man.
tame. in
They are gonna be
2020.
mad at
Nothing is
Of
tame.
course they're going to be mad.
First of
about
all,
that.
they don't like white people, and then for this country, they're going to be upset. That's going to be fun. Hey, but you know what?
It's gonna be fun.
That gives us time to do an Inside Lowell sponsored Miss Lowell pageant to come out of the cake.
Can I be Miss Lowell?
Ooh, yes.
Wait a minute, you're Miss Westford.
Oh, yeah, you have to
You
be.
have to wait
no,
for
I
Westford's
cannot be.
bicentennial.
We should do it.
I would never do.
Should we do a Mr. Lowell and a Miss Lowell? You know what? I think we should have the guys all dress up in dresses and do the Miss Lowell.
Oh, why ruin it?
Hey, it's 2026.
You know what? Let's objectify men for
Yeah,
once.
for one.
I'm objectified every day of my life.
All right,
What?
Who?
It's
By-
awful. I have to tell you, it's dehumanizing.
By
It's
who? By
embarrassing.
who? By who?
Yeah.
By who?
Who's dehumanizing you,
Crazy
Daddy?
women out there.
Oh, yeah?
I don't
They
know.
don't exist. They're on his head.
Anyway, all right, we got a lot on the table. There we go. Should men from Lowell dress in gowns and have a Miss Lowell pageant?
no, it's a proper Miss Lowell pageant.
I love
We
this
should.
idea.
We've
You
got
do
the
both.
we've got the Cake Boss coming to Winterfest. We have Lee Bryce performing at Turning Point USA's alternative halftime show and at the Lowell Memorial Auditorium. And of course, we got the Super Bowl. We've got the Winter Olympics here. Who out there? Please tell me I'm not alone in actually taking a little bit of pleasure in watching
Sick.
some of these fragile figure skaters, male and female,
Imagine if that
take a tumble.
That is actually sick.
Their whole life's work going up in flames with one spin into their Olympic routine. Come on, you take some perverse
I
pleasure. Don't
That would actually be amazing.
Text that in 978 Paulson 978-785-7346, and our friends at Shaw Farm Home Delivery will send us your feedback, just like they will deliver straight from their country store to your front door. Lindsay, that text line is already humming. Hopefully not by the people who, stalk me. And
Unobjectify you. Oh, man.
I know those imaginary
my
voices.
I know exactly how Michaela and Lindsay feel.
I'm sure you're paying.
Imaginary voice.
I've been objectified. It's not fun.
It's awful, man. You and I.
Being a man must be so hard.
So
I feel
difficult.
bad for you. I
It
do.
really
I
is.
feel bad for them.
Well, you should. We have to work for it.
I feel bad. I feel bad. You know what? Nobody should objectify anybody.
I
I
Unless,
want everybody to.
yeah. Do it.
Objectify
Just
me.
do it nicely.
Yeah, no, just do it. Call me whatever. Just call me. What do we have on the pulse line, Lindsay?
Keelong Deep says, "Good morning and happy Friday to everyone. Hey, welcome
Hey,
back,
Keelong.
Batch. I hope you're doing well. And speaking of Super Bowl, what is your favorite halftime show? And have you seen or some of your I think he meant to say, what is your favorite that you have seen of the halftime shows? This could be from any of the years."
Prince one was really good.
Yeah.
I forget what year it was, but
So
He sang Purple Rain,
it rained.
and it rained.
it was
that's nice.
it was by far the most understated, but U2's halftime Super Bowl show.
That was really
Whereas
good.
Patriots
Oh,
ran
they
the
have
Super Bowl, where they
good-
did the scroll of names from 9/11 as they performed. I was there at the Superdome for that.
You were?
Chills down my spine. And I'm going to tell you this: I'm not a YouTube fan. A U2 fan. Definitely a big YouTube fan, but their music is okay, but I wouldn't rush out and listen to it. I wouldn't buy anything of theirs. But watching them perform live and then having it culminate in that with the names
Yeah.
scrolling, I got it. I understood why people will go see them perform all around the world, why they'll go see them multiple times. I got it. My other favorite one, the one a couple of years ago where all the original hip hop.
Oh, that one's good.
the Dr. Dre
The 90s.
stuff.
Yeah.
I love that show. You'd see
Yeah.
Dr. Dre and Eminem and Snoop and Mary J. Blige and poor 50 Cent. Is he still hanging upside down, by the way?
50 Cent.
50 Cent. 50 Cent.
He's
yeah,
not-
remember he was hanging upside down and trying to sing and it was painful?
Oh, shoot, I forgot.
trying to
He's
rap.
doing well.
He's doing funny commercials.
he's
You see
doing very well
the
for
DoorDash
himself, right?
commercials
Yeah,
are so funny.
He did that whole documentary against Diddy.
Diddy, yeah.
Yeah, he's doing well.
And Snoop Dogg is all
He's
over.
funny,
Like he's
too.
going to be all over, I think, the NBC Olympics coverage as well.
He was with Martha Stewart
Yeah.
last time, right?
Yeah,
They were like
So those were my two favorite shows. But Michael Jackson was great. Prince was great.
NSYNC with Britney Spears was a very good
Oh, the
football halftime
wardrobe
show.
malfunction,
That,
that
was
was
that that was
yeah, when
was NSYNC, Britney Spears.
Justin Timberlake kind of.
No, there was one where it's like NSYNC,
Oh.
Britney Spears, and then who's the other guy that came? Oh, the Aerosmith. They all came out. They
Steven
sang the
Tyler.
Walks This Way and all that stuff. That was a very good halftime show.
I don't recall any of the ones.
Yeah,
you're
that was an
talking
old one.
I thought last year's was horrible. My kids loved it because they like Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, I thought last year.
Oh,
it
his
was
was
terrible.
His was people didn't really like it, but I liked it. When he looked at the camera and was like
Yeah.
Drake, that was pretty cool.
We were doing
I was like,
touchdown
cool.
pools. I don't remember.
My favorite was Lady Gaga.
Gaga's good.
Yeah, she
I-
performs really well.
Yeah, I forgot that one. I'll have to go and rewatch some of them.
Yeah, they're good ones. They do highlights. Apple Music every year right before the halftime
Yeah.
show because they post it the next morning. They do a reel of the most popular ones
Okay.
that they do a whole highlight.
Wait, you didn't even mention the obvious one.
Taylor Swift
Has never done
contract,
it.
She can't do it.
She can't. She's
She has
never
a
done the Super
contract with
Bowl.
Diet Coke, and that's Pepsi. So she can't.
Oh, she's never done a Super Bowl. I thought she did. Why did I think she did one? Didn't she pop in?
No.
with somebody? No.
No, never.
Oh, no kidding.
And then they offered it to her when they thought that Travis was going, and she was like, "I don't want to mix something that's important to him with something that I do. It's just not
That's
necessary."
smart.
Yeah.
And don't they have to pay for all their production? They have to pay for the Super Bowl, and it's kind of like the Super Bowl production of it all.
The performers?
The performance.
Really?
I thought that was sort
Which
of
I don't think
setup.
for her is the issue. I
But
think
it's
she just
publicity.
doesn't want to mix obviously I think for her it's one, it's her contract, but I don't think she just didn't want to mix the
Business
footballs
with pleasure.
her obviously her fiance's thing.
She's smart.
What else is out there on the Shop Farm Pulse line, Lindsay?
Oh God.
Hey, this is the defense attorney representing Lindsay's friend Ryan from work. I don't want to read this. My clients say he had a great time in Thailand. Also, my client appreciates the offer to join the podcast, but he will need to push his appearance back 6 to 9 months. Okay.
So the hazing is starting already for Ryan,
He's
and he
not
hasn't
the
even
type
been on the
to
show.
take bullying, so like we're not going to do that.
Oh no.
Yeah, so don't. That's
Bob?
why-
I'm not going to be here.
Who else is on the show? Paul Fine.
Oh, I get it. I get it.
I unfortunately get it. Han says from. Oh wait,
Oh, Han.
What's it?
I know, we were supposed to do a show last
I
night.
think I did something wrong, but whatever. I meant not from Han.
Oh,
This
it's
is
not from Han.
This is someone different. Now I read the wrong one.
Oh.
From Jeff Gillooly.
Oh, Jeff Galooly. Oh,
Jeff Galooly.
Hey,
he's
Ted,
a fan of the
maybe
Daily
you
Pulse.
didn't know, but getting Galooly has nothing to do with Nancy taking a pipe to the leg. All right, don't do that.
Wait, what is it? What does galooly mean?
So what is
It's when, remember when in Tanya they said that like she took the pipe to the leg, she like broke her leg.
Yeah,
I thought
got Galooly.
I thought getting Galooly meant somebody
it's a
like
different
smacked
kind
you
of
in the
pipe,
knee.
Teddy.
Oh.
Maybe
That went
you,
right over your head.
maybe
like-
you missed the leak sex tape.
Well, Jeff Galooly did spend some time in prison, so
He sure
maybe
did.
Galooly meant a little something different. Fair point, Jeff.
Is that what it means?
What else is
No,
out
it
there,
doesn't. This
Lindsay?
person's just deeply disturbed.
It's a great pulse line already. We're only halfway through the
Oh,
show.
Jesus.
Jeannie
Christ.
said Shakira and Jennifer Lopez was the best one.
J-Lo.
Oh my
Right?
gosh, that's
Performance.
true. That's
That one I remember.
true. That was
Because
good.
If you have like a long list of hit songs that the general public, everybody in the general
Yeah.
public recognizes, it's great. So you can J-Lo, Shakira,
Yeah, they're great.
Michael Jackson, Prince, all these folks. That's what bothered me about Kendrick Lamar last year.
It was just him.
He's relatively new on the scene, and it's like not most of the
I think they
people
picked
didn't
him
know him.
because it was like the perfect moment in like the rap industry where he was beefing with one of the head rap
right.
artists,
The
and it
jerk,
was
yeah.
like getting so much attention in the media. They thought it was going to bring even more views, and then it was SZA who also dated Drake, and then he was with
And
she was
Beyonce.
with Kendrick.
That's
well, no, they didn't
true.
go on together. It was just
No,
last year.
I said Beyonce. I apologize. But the tennis player who also supposedly
Oh, Serena Williams.
Serena
Yes.
Williams. She
So
had
Oh yeah, she was
with
doing the
Drake.
dance.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
So
So they
she
went
did
on,
the
and I
Crip
think they
Walk.
thought the views would make it like a whole thing. So I think that's why they chose that in that time. Versus if they waited a little bit longer for Kendrick, his, you know,
Right, now
his
he's a little bit
discography
more
would have
known.
lined
Correct.
up longer, and then it would have been a
Yeah.
larger show. Yeah, I
You
agree.
know what really would have worked though? If I were putting together the halftime Super Bowl show,
What?
You prefer.
Drake would have come out halfway through.
People thought that was going to happen,
Right?
which is
I
that
was
would have
kind of
been
thinking
crazy.
that would be cool if Drake came out and everybody realized this whole beef between
Was
them
like a
is
joke.
just a way for them to make, create this East Coast, West Coast rap thing that existed in the 90s.
Yeah.
This rivalry. And, unfortunately, nobody, has shot at themselves yet, so it hasn't really caught fire. But there's time for these rappers to start
That's
killing
actually a
each
good
other
point.
again.
Yeah.
Shakira one was good.
Shakira's great.
She's a bad-
Her hips
she's
don't
a bad
lie.
bunny.
Can I tell you that?
Ew.
So here's another
Do you
fun fact.
understand what that means? I'm
really.
going to. Not really.
A Lowell connection to Shakira.
No way.
And it comes right back to the Athenian Corner, my peeps.
Has she been to the Athenian Corner?
Shakira has not. However, the lady who gave Shakira belly dance lessons has. And the guy who plays the little the drum in one of her videos, and I think went on tour with her. He's a Florida resident, but he's best friends with Mike, our drummer at the Athenian, and he has performed at the Athenian Corner. as well.
Wait,
Okay.
your belly dancer at the Athenian?
Gave Shakira.
Got Shakira?
No. This woman never belly danced at the Athenian, but she was a little bit later into her life at that point.
Like,
No comments. No comments, Patch. But she taught Shakira how to belly dance because Shakira is actually, I think she's Lebanese or
yeah.
something. Yeah.
Oh, she
So
is.
she taught her how to
She's
belly
Lebanese,
dance, and then
She's not.
this guy did the drum for her on some of her videos and tour.
Oh wow. Okay.
So little fun
Interesting.
fact. It all comes back to
We
Lowell.
love that connection.
We've tied Lee
6
Bryce
degrees.
and we've tied Shakira
Wow.
to Lowell. Now can we do it with Kendrick Lamar or Bad Bunny? Can we get Bad Bunny to do it?
We could probably do something. Yeah,
I'm
we
sure
could
that
probably
wouldn't
do
be hard.
And
Yeah.
maybe he could do it on election day, and we can get a little better turnout in Lowell's Hispanic community.
No.
So, since they never turn out.
Yeah. One of Pitbull's first performances was in that it's a very small place in Lynn, so he could come to Lowell a little more. That would be like a dream. That would be so fun.
You
We
love
like it.
him.
Yeah, we
like it.
love Pitbull.
All right, text us in, gang. Plenty of things for you to talk about, or talk about whatever the hell you want to talk about. We're happy to share your
Please don't.
feedback on the Shaw Farm Pulse line. Simply text 978 Pulse in. That's 978-785-7346. Shaw Farm home delivery. No time to shop. No problema, says Bad Bunny. Get fresh Shaw Farm milk, ice cream, and more delivered right to your door. Sign up now
I am so
at
confused.
shawfarm.com.
Please don't add in your own spins.
I'm trying to be topical. All right, we were talking about maybe we can do an entire Daily Pulse in Spanish.
I don't know how to speak
I'm okay
Spanish.
with that.
Well, we find people who can. We'll
know who-
get Jose Cervantes in here.
There you
Who's
go.
very familiar with things that are topical, her friend Ryan.
All right, you know what? My biggest regret, Ryan, if
bringing
you're
it
watching
up.
this, like, I'm sorry,
Poor
you
Ryan.
don't want to come here because you're just going to become a victim and you don't deserve that.
But if he watched your podcast and he knows
I
the
don't
show
know,
is
but I don't
irreverent and
know
fun,
if
right?
he picked up on that. Like, I think he just like
Well, he will now.
yeah. Well, now I just feel
Unfortunately.
bad for him.
Yeah, you can't. You
Don't
can't
feel-
trust. You can't trust.
You do have a heart. It's one of my biggest disappointments in you.
I was raised by good people, unfortunately.
She feels bad when ice skaters fall. Like, okay.
Come on. I'm not alone in this, am I? Guys, come on. Where are you? Text on
I'm
in.
sure there's a lot of you,
know
wackos
you
out
root for
there.
these fragile little
No.
things to wipe out. Batch, you've got some stuff you want to talk about as well, including the horror that is our Governor Mora.
So I might save that for a column the more I think about it.
You can do a
But-
preview rant.
Batch's bites.
Yeah, I think I might.
King.
But I was thinking though, I was looking at the election results, right? And I was wondering, why people didn't come out, why it went the way it went, this whole thing. And then I was thinking two thoughts. One was that a lot of the liberal progressive agenda, when you see the protests, when you see everything else, it's a lot of like white women, right? I think the white woman has been kind of, leading the charge in this progressive movement, right? And the guys the guys that you see that are part of it, they're not your standard typical guy. Like they're not like a Drake it guy, right? So I'm wondering if the whole kind of destruction of men, especially white men, in the last few years is why like men have been kind of like they don't really vote anymore. Women are young.
They voted big in 2024.
So women-
you just gotta have the right person on the ballot.
Young women are voting at a much higher rate than young men.
Go women.
So I think when you see the agenda that they have, the progressive agenda is very feminine, right? It's about caring about people despite logic and stuff like that. It's very female driven, right?
I would love to see.
emotion.
This is.
So when you look at those numbers, I'm like, I wonder if,
Now you're about to get on Lindsay's bad
but I
side.
wonder if the guys aren't voting because they've all been, I don't know, pussified a little.
I don't know. They
been what?
voted in
They've been what?
2024.
They'd be afraid to vote against that agenda.
But
So-
who knows what you're voting for? Isn't it in private?
Yeah, exactly. Your vote is not
No,
public.
but there's nobody. I don't know. I think there's I don't think young men are voting. I think that's why you're seeing. Well, young men aren't voting, but I definitely think.
What was the
Well, wouldn't
turnout?
that
What
make
was
them
the turnout
pussies
for
not
men?
voting?
So I
Yeah.
didn't.
What was the turnout for?
That's basically what he said.
What is this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What is this
I'm just
based
So I didn't
on
on?
the
see-
same page
it's
here. It
based on-
sounds like that's
No, I don't have numbers for for this particular election, but in general, when you look at the voting trends for young men versus young women are voting at a much higher rate, and I think that's why you're seeing a lot of.
Well, there's also the issues with women's rights that are bringing women out more.
Assuming they can define what a woman is.
Yeah, but I think women's rights is pretty. That's kind of universal, isn't it? People might like.
Well, I think women. I mean, it will drive a woman to the polls more than a man, like because it's their own rights.
I'm just wondering if young white males feel kind of left out of the whole thing.
Well, there's a whole thing about that, and that's why
But whose fault
Kamala
is that?
Harris's performance was so bad among college-age males that they say that was one of the big reasons for Donald Trump's popular vote victory was she's lost the younger generation, and to some degree, women on campuses are starting to change. I don't think women are as monolithic in their voting as they were, say, 8 to 10 years ago.
Well, and if you're a guy though, like if you like, I don't really identify with the Trump stuff, you know, but I certainly don't identify with the progressive stuff. So you're kind of left without.
So you feel like you're like left out, like left without
I
a
see what
party.
you're saying, like the middle ground, you feel like there's no one left to vote for the middle ground. You're
and I think
saying it's like one way or the other, and you're like,
yeah.
what's left? I understand.
And a lot
Okay,
of
I wasn't
guys-
really sure what you were trying to say, but
I
now
think a lot
I
of
get it.
guys feel in that they're in that middle ground, especially young guys don't know what to think anymore. You know?
Just get out and freaking vote. Vote for the lesser of two evils.
Wait, but
if you
that's
have
wouldn't
to.
you just
Or
assume
run.
that people want
Or
to have
run,
their
yes,
voice
or run
spoken
for
anyway?
office, sure.
Because your vote is between you and the devil, I guess, when you really think about it. Obviously, it's just you and your paper.
I think they don't. I think it's just kind of like it doesn't matter.
Oh, you think people have the headspace that their vote doesn't matter?
Yeah.
Well, that's just. I mean, sadly, I think a lot of young people have that mindset because that's why they don't vote or they think it doesn't matter. Because I remember I asked my sister, I was like, "Oh, are you going to vote?" And she was like, "Who cares? It's not going to do anything." And I was like, "That's actually not true at all."
Well, in mass it is though. I mean, whether you voted for Rodney Elliott or Vanna Howard, they're going to vote the same way anyways. Like I think you guys said on your show, there was no difference in how they voted.
In the last
No, but
year,
I think
they
it's
both
important to
voted
exercise your
100%
right for in
Speak
the
It Up.
future where like that could make a detrimental change.
Yeah, you should vote, but I can understand why people are like, yeah.
It's part of the, if I may paraphrase Lindsay, it's part of the warmth of collectivism. Like, yes, your one vote probably won't decide the president or the senator.
Right.
It might decide your city council. I bet there's a lot of, if there were 10 just one votes, Dan Finn, could have been a city councilor or whatever. But if collectively you think that your vote matters and you just go out and vote, now your one vote becomes thousands, millions, whatever, of votes. So we do have to beat people out of this mentality or get it out of them that my vote doesn't matter. Because it, on an individual basis, probably not, but the message it sends, if everybody votes, if every one vote decides to just go vote, then you would have different election results in either direction is the way I
Yeah,
look at it.
you're not the only one who thinks what you think. There's like millions of people out there who think that's if millions of people vote the way you vote, that's going to change
Correct.
something.
Well,
Hopefully.
and that's why I was heartened in 2024 because a bunch of what you said, a bunch of white young men who feel like they've been left out and who've been vilified and turned into the devil came out and voted, and you saw it.
Yeah.
Or they can run local.
saw it
So
make a difference.
this was a local political election. Getting younger people, including young men, more involved in learning more about their local government. Like all politics is local. Like learning and then maybe running for something. And Sean McDonough is a young man that ran for something and used to open the show by making fun of his appearance. So, if you're complaining about dehumanizing young men, then and why aren't they more involved? Like maybe you should be part of the solution instead of part of the problem.
But Sean McDonough has a better chance of winning than say than if I don't know, who's like a man say Lee ran or something or
Lee Bryce.
Lee Gitcher?
No, Lee actually somebody I don't know, if Callie ran, right? Callie's a conservative.
Well, let's pick someone else.
Maybe me. All right, so me versus Sean's affect, everything else is going to appeal more to the progressive side than mine would, right? So if you're a young man and you want to run in the state and you have to be Democratic, you have to be, a little progressive, a little soft, like the whole thing.
Well,
Yeah,
I
but
don't
you don't
think,
have to if you don't want to. If that's
you're
what
not
you
gonna win,
stand
though.
for.
but you can stand for. You don't. I strongly disagree with this whole you have to land in one camp over the other. You have to because you vote one way on one issue. Now you're branded as progressive, and everybody thinks that they understand all of your views on all of these things that have no real relation to each other. You can. I think if you're someone that has very strong beliefs and is very transparent about those beliefs and is willing to change their mind and willing to listen to others, you do have a chance. And you don't, yes, do you have to be Democratic or Republican? Yes. But there is like a spectrum, I hope. And I hope that more people kind of fall, and more of us, when we're evaluating these people, understand that there's nuance and don't just brand someone as, oh, progressive this, blah, blah, blah. Oh, you're right. You listen to Lee Bryce. You vote on these things as all. Like, there's nuance. There's a real spectrum.
Then when it comes down to it, though, you look at, like, that point you made the other night, that the two candidates we had both voted the same way. That's kind of sad. I wish there was more, like you said, like nuanced voting or whatever. Like,
but that's because
wouldn't it be better if it was like, wouldn't it be great if both were like 50-50?
But there's also an issue with the House leadership where you have to vote a certain way. Remember when nobody voted for the audit? Everybody voted one way except for like one Republican, I think. So that's also like the culture.
That's the biggest problem.
Agreed. Yeah. But that's the culture within the House.
That got me thinking about something else. So, so in Chelmsford, right? Like, I don't go to town meeting. I don't really pay attention to town politics.
You can run for town meeting rep and get elected. They never have enough candidates.
I'll tell you why I won't. Because I'm a renter.
Why?
So I work in Lawrence, right? Well, Lawrence, Lowell, whatever. Pay Massachusetts taxes, but I don't pay any taxes to Chelmsford. And I'm like,
kind of through your rent.
Yeah,
my rent, but like I'm not. I don't know.
The package store.
Yeah, that's true. But I'm not sure if you're, so this got me thinking. So I am a contributor, right? If you're,
I know you mostly like go out in Lowell, so it's like you're not even.
Seriously.
So should people that receive, all right, on paper I'm a net contributor. Like I can, like between my taxes and my purchases, I don't take any public assistance or anything else.
You don't have kids in school.
I don't have kids in school, so I don't use. I'm a very good deal for the state, right? Mm-hmm. But if you're somebody that should people that are negative on the balance sheet should they be able to vote?
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, it's like
you want to completely eliminate the turnout in Lowell election.
Well, I'm just saying, like if you let your kids, right, pick dinner every night or vacation,
laughing.
they'd be like we're going to Disney, we're going to get pizza every night. Well, they don't have to pay for it, so they're going to vote for what's fun and great for them. Like they don't have to pay for anything. Should the people that don't have to pay anything have a say in taxes?
It's a batch.
I don't have the answer, but
that's a voting theory from Batch.
But there's like a way out. There's like a path to becoming a kid, to becoming an adult. Like,
yeah, if you like, I'm saying once you became net positive between your taxes paid and what you take in from on your public assistance, then you can vote.
How would you measure that? Because you also have to take into account
your filings.
No, I don't. Yeah, no.
So if you get an income tax refund, then you.
Well, no, you can get a refund because you paid too much, right? Like you overpay your taxes, and then you get a rebate. But if you're paying like, $3,000 a year in taxes, but you're getting $50,000 in benefits, that's a negative $47,000.
So if I start to get benefits, because what about like older people, like that collect like the Social Security and all that,
there's other ways you could do it. You could do it on a net, like in your life. You could do it that way. But there's I just feel like people are voting for
Wouldn't that lead to a more of like a fixed government because you're only hearing from. So let's just fix it more.
So Batches.
I'm not saying I 100% agree. It's just something I'm like. Right. I'm thinking about should if you're a net contributor, if you're a negative contributor, should you have a say in how tax dollars get spent? Because it doesn't affect you.
Batches voting philosophy. I'll be happy if we just pass the SAVE Act and make people have to show at least an ID. Yeah. We'll put you as a side.
I'm not saying I agree. But I'm just tossing it out there. That's all.
We got some feedback coming in on the Shaw Farm Pulse line. This is also the last call for your feedback. Text in 978 Pulse in. That's 978-785-7346. And our friends at Shaw Farm will deliver your feedback straight to the fabulous Lindsay, just like Shaw Farm Home Delivery delivers straight to your front door. We got a little battle going on. I see Lindsay on the Shaw Farm Pulse line between one texter who says it was Jeff Gillooly, and now there's Another texter who says this is
Yeah,
the real Jeff Galooly? What's going
I'm
on
putting
here?
a stop to that because it has to do with someone and I'm sick of it. So, and I rule this show, so no, you're done.
You rule the text line.
I don't care, you're done.
Good for you. That guy got Galooly.
And you're done.
I'll read it.
You can read it in your own personal time when I give you my computer when this ends.
All right.
Anyway, no time to shop, no problem. Get fresh Shaw Farm milk, ice cream, and more delivered right to your door. Sign up at shawfarm.com. I'll read some of it and I'll leave the rest out. Actually, you know what? No, I won't. Bye.
Oh, no, okay. All right.
Thank you.
Point taken.
Thank you.
Oh, that was great.
I think that might be the real Jeff Galooly, though, who just texted. I think the first one might have been a fake.
Also, don't you have children and a wife and family? Grow up.
Oh,
I checked. I'm 25. You're like 55.
that's a Galooly if I've ever seen one.
Need to hear Batch's take on McDonough's performance at the council meeting. Robert Ganack?
Rob Gignac.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
That was
I don't know.
hilarious. That was hilarious.
I had to go back and watch it because my phone blew up, but we were just about to go on the air with the election show.
it just ran
so
up
I
like
went
a-
back and watched it the next morning.
It just reminded me of like a. Do you ever like see the kindergartners when they're trying to run? It's just kind of like it was very.
Well, I didn't see it.
I don't
It
even
was
know.
where he,
Well, you know, because he has to- he has
recused
to-
himself
yeah, he has to
without
follow-
announcing. He recused himself.
He has to follow
and
these
then
rules.
walked behind the wooden gate.
Okay.
And then spoke as a resident.
It was kind of. I don't think you can use that word anymore, but it was a little spastic. Is that
Can you use that word?
not the other word of it? But it was pretty funny. Learning curve.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like he was just trying to like get his voice heard so that he wasn't in violation of state ethics laws. So, right.
Well, it's
I mean, it's
Which
absurd that he
is
has
the
to do. It's
question.
absurd that he has to do this in the first place. But
well, no, you can't vote. You can't weigh in on things like your own company, though. You know.
I just love the fact that the facilities department, which has been a major push for 3.5 years, is now we're watching it die a slow death
Yeah.
right before our very
Oh, the
eyes.
merge?
so that's
As
not going to
soon-
happen.
As soon as the union, the custodians union,
I like the
said
idea.
no,
It's a great idea.
I think it's worth a try. Personally, I think privatization is a try. If you talk to Jay Lang, he's happy as a pig
So,
and you know what in Chelmsford
that-
with his late shift custodian.
You know what though? Like they hire. From what I've heard, one of the issues they have is that they hire people that very low. Like they don't pay a lot, and they've had some issues.
They don't belong in schools.
Yeah,
Oh, that's a problem.
yeah. I don't know if I'd want to privatize.
I would not want to privatize that either.
But you should always leave it on the. It should always be an option on the table.
It's if you talk to somebody who's actually done it, he's really happy with how it's worked out. It should at least be a discussion, but forget privatization. The whole facilities department is dead. It's dead on arrival. They're backing out quicker than you can.
It's not a bad idea.
It's not. But hey, somebody's excited. Our friend 𝐅𝐚n𝐮𝐿, former Lowell City Council candidate, regular contributor here to Inside Lowell. She's got a photo. They have a cutout of the cake boss
Oh, sweet.
at City Hall.
oh my
So
gosh, that's
she's-
awesome.
So she's got a photo.
Yes, I'm gonna go there.
It's a cardboard
That's awesome.
cutout of Cake Boss. So
that's
she sent
awesome.
that to my phone. What else do we have going on the pulse line, Lindsay?
Miss President wants to tell you that Teddy, for the record, Kendrick Lamar has been a big name in rap since 2012, so get your facts together.
Kendrick Lamar has been around since 2012.
Right, Lindsay?
Really?
Doing what?
Thank you.
Rapping.
What? Connecting cables to the microphones?
He has been
For
in the
real
rap
rap?
game since 2012.
So condescending.
Name a song. Good. I bet you I can name
Family
one.
Ties.
Okay, one.
You asked me to name a song, I just did.
Name another one.
Did you want another?
Well, now you want. Okay, how many songs does she have to name?
They not
How
like
many are
us.
asking
Turn the
for?
TV off.
So what? What are
Money
your
trees.
What's your point?
It's Michael Jackson had decades of being and like
Yeah, but that's not what you
and
asked.
probably 100 #1 hits. Beyonce.
But the point is that
Kendrick
he's
Lamar.
been. You said that he hasn't been around that long, and she's saying he's been on the map since
I'm saying
2012.
Most of the country didn't know him or his song.
But no,
which makes for
no,
a
this is not
boring
most of the
show.
country. You're talking from your perspective as a however old you are.
I'm asking you guys. But
I never heard of him.
I've heard of a few Kendrick Lamar
Never
songs
heard
because
of
my kids listen to them.
That's the only time I've heard him. That's the only time I probably ever will hear him.
And by the was that the current Madame President or the future Madame President?
Future.
The future Madame President elect
Oh,
of the Chamber of
yes.
Commerce. All right, what else is on the shop?
Danielle 2.0.
Jeannie says it's not female driven, it's humanity driven.
Who said that?
Ooh, I love that.
Jeannie.
Love that, Jeannie.
Women are more humane than men.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
will admit that they don't cheer for
That's
Falling, I
to wipe out.
know.
I do.
Right. If you're gonna put like a gender with a political movement, socialism would be a woman.
I'm definitely not a social.
Or a man bun.
No, but because it's caring, it's more about emotions and
So
stuff.
what would you put with a man?
Probably like a more
Beating.
Rugged,
like a
rugged oligarchy.
like a centralist kind of pragmatic.
Caveman.
Yeah, like a Bill Weld.
Like
that kind of
at the
Democrat.
top. Whoever's the strongest gets all the power.
Right.
No, it's
Charles Darwin, survival of the fittest.
Yep.
There'd be a lot instead of a Lee in front of it. That's all.
We get some of Batch's neighbors in Chelmsford texting.
From the Chelmsford Plantation Association.
Who is this?
Genuinely, like,
Who is this?
how do you people go to bed at night?
I sleep great.
Right on, not you.
That's-
Right on, Batch. Democracy is killing this country.
Killing the state.
Good.
I was never been in democracy.
All right, Batch does have to run, so we got a couple of orders of business that we have to complete. The first, can we get our hype and hug? Okay.
Yeah. So this is just a reminder. So I was looking through like my notes. January 23rd, Hondra's hug of last year was
Wait. You keep notes on your Hondra's hugs?
yeah
And
on
you
my
look back
phone.
at January?
On my phone, just to like see like
Because she's a great
like some
person,
some
why
ideas.
Oh, the
some
3
ideas.
days after the Trump inauguration. I think I remember this
Yeah.
Hondra's hug.
So the Hondra's
Nobody
hug.
listened, by
And
the way.
it's still relative. It's still relevant, and I think it helps put things in perspective of like, because it was the world is crazy and we're all gonna die someday. Was the Hondra's hug, and then I have a
People are
list.
going to listen more to it this year.
Well,
than they did last.
because so I have a list of things that were going on last year, and it's still just like the world is nuts and nothing. So this is just for like entertainment purposes. This is the list of things we had to worry about last year at this time. New Jersey drones,
Oh, yeah. What
Oh my
happened?
God, that was
Yep.
crazy.
aliens and UFO disclosure, and like the blue beam stuff, the wildfires that were still happening
in
in
California,
California, the Cybertruck explosion in front of the Trump Hotel.
Yeah.
Larry Ellison and Stargate 500 billion AI venture, which is all gonna, keep track of all of us all the time. That's still a worry. So Sean Ryan show saying 2025 will be the year of 10 9/11 style events across major cities, which
I'm glad
didn't
that-
really happen.
Right on that.
same.
Thank
Bill
God.
Gates coalition saying there are more pandemics coming. P. Diddy and Epstein files still ongoing.
That'll be ongoing forever.
The
The
Israel,
Epstein files will be ongoing forever.
Yeah, and all our food is poisonous thing. So that was all happening last year, and like, doesn't it put it in perspective a little bit of like,
What seems urgent isn't really.
well, it's just
What-
try to enjoy the little
What the
things in
drama
life.
of today
Yeah.
is will be forgotten in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
There'll be something.
Yeah, I haven't thought about some of that stuff.
Yeah, the drama.
I forgot about the drone thing. People-
I have not forgot about the
Yeah.
drones. I look in the sky constantly.
There is someone who flies one over Chelmsford Center regularly at night.
Yeah.
I've seen that.
Yeah.
Bill Gates has now got bigger problems.
Well,
right?
the Epstein files came out at least, so that's good.
Bill Gates first turned on the climate movement, saying it's no longer an existential threat.
Well, I think
yeah.
they.
And then he was just revealed in the Epstein files as having given
Melinda
Gates
Gates.
an STD and worried that he was going to give it to his wife.
Yeah,
So
and then
he
asked Epstein for antibiotics to
he had some
slip her.
antibiotics
Wait,
that
may
he
I
could
ask-
secretly give to
To
his
slip
wife.
her antibiotics for the STD that he gave her
And by the way,
that she didn't know about.
Bill and Melinda Gates,
Illegal.
a Lowell connection.
Nuh-uh.
I think I know.
Melinda Gates' personal bodyguard
Yeah.
was at one point, I don't know if it still is, a Lowell, Massachusetts native.
No way.
Who also was
John McCann.
He was a Secret Service guy.
He was a Secret Service. I didn't know if he was in the Secret Service, but I knew he was a Navy SEAL. He was.
You should have him on here. He probably knows some.
I've tried.
He knows some
I
stuff.
tried like hell
sure
to get
he
him on the
does.
radio, and I was told by the people who are constantly in touch with him that he can't. He simply can't.
May
talk
I
about
ask something?
this.
Who I understand, like he's a bad person. Why is Jeffrey Epstein even a person? What did he do?
Oh,
Besides
girl,
being-
we gotta have drinks sometime. I gotta
but
tell
like,
you.
who is he? Like, why does he even have a name in?
He came up as a banker, but is very much
He basically got.
I know he's an awful
intertwined
person,
into
but like,
this
why does he have
world.
fame and success?
Because he got intertwined into this world.
Less-
and the different
yeah.
theories. Was he a CIA agent? Was he a Mossad agent? But
He's
he
a Mossad
created
agent.
what was known as Epstein Island, where people.
I understand.
rich and
I've
famous
seen it.
people would go and
But it's
engage in.
banking and investments.
he was
Okay.
first. Yeah, he was
He's not
first.
like a movie producer,
No.
actor type.
But he had,
He's
no,
like
but
in
he had
the-
no background in it. Somehow he
But-
just started doing it.
He started
kept-
managing
he
people's
kept
money
files,
and
he kept
keeping
recordings,
yeah.
and then he got arrested. He
Keeping-
crossed the line somewhere, pissed the
Yeah,
wrong
keeping
person
blackmail off people. His
Got
first big
arrested.
break, I think, was being the power of attorney for Lex Wessner, who owns like Victoria's Secret, the limited brand. So he was
I
his
see.
power. That's how he's
a
like.
con man, basically.
No, I
And a
know he's like
blackmail
yeah,
spy,
he's an
all that.
obviously evil person. I just, like,
Pedophile.
didn't know where his start was from. I didn't know if it was like acting or something, or if he was. Just
Oh no, he was a
like-
bank. He was a
I
banker.
got it.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, but we'll talk. I'll give you.
Yeah,
a
I
list.
wanted to know about that.
By the way, a texter from the 978 wants to start a recall election in District 4. But rough daily pulse today for Councilor McDonough.
You guys are the worst.
But listen, it was Batch who made fun of him.
And then complained that young men are being disenfranchised.
Well, yeah.
You're part of the problem
How am I part of the problem?
because you're disenfranchising young men that get involved in politics.
I'm talking regular, like.
I'm
Well,
sorry,
just-
Batch. You're just
Not
digging
regular,
yourself your own
Yeah,
home.
keep digging back.
Yeah, keep going. Keep going.
Any final thoughts from Batch and the hyphen?
I gave my final thought.
I have one.
The 100th hug. Lindsay.
Watch the Opalite music video.
We didn't even talk about that.
Wait, what's the Opalite music video?
It's
That's-
on Spotify or Apple Music. It's
Oh, the
Taylor
Taylor
Swift's
Swift-
newest single from the life of a showgirl, and there's a music
It's
video.
called Opa.
Opalite.
Does she put like a hyphen before after the
Nope.
Opa? Because that's like a Greek cheer. Opa.
So
Nope.
No?
Opa Light, that's like Friday night at the theater as opposed to Saturday.
That's funny.
Opa on Saturday, Opa Light on Friday.
I thought it was like Opa
Hey,
Light
there
when
you
she
go.
was on her diet. So,
How do you spell it?
Like Opal and then Lite.
Oh, okay.
all right, there you go. Final thoughts. Thank you to the Pod Squad and the fabulous Lindsay. Thank you for tuning in here. I'm very disappointed that none of you guys chimed in to back me up. Am I the only one who likes to watch figure
No.
skaters wipe out?
You're a
I know there's
say-
more of you out there.
You're a mom.
I know there's more out there.
I do like it, especially
Bad.
like
No, you
when the
don't. You're better than that. Your tooth
No,
is better
like-
than that.
when the when the U.S. girl is in like second, and then the Chinese lady falls down. You're like, yeah, I admit, I'm not rooting for.
Are you?
There used to be people sitting next to me at the bar at the Athenian cheering the same way I was. So I know you're out there. I'm bummed that you didn't back me up here. Made me look like I'm alone on an island. At least it wasn't Epstein.
At least it wasn't.
All right. That wraps up another week of the Daily Pulse, the show that keeps its finger on the pulse of Lowell and the world around it. It drops at noon every weekday, Monday through Thursday. Fridays, we go live at 10, just as we did today. So thanks for tuning in, everybody. Have yourself a great weekend. Stay safe. It's going to be bitter cold out there, so stay warm. Go, Pats. Tumble, all you figure skaters.
Oh my
and
God.
we will see you on the other side.